So this is the part of Montana I currently live in. Flat. No trees. I had an original plan of how I wanted to do the kitchen, but then I ended up getting that much bigger dual zone refrigerator freezer, and everything had to change. So it took me quite a while to decide what I wanted to do. So once I figured out where I wanted things, I built the refrigerator cabinet, and then I had to drill 92 vent holes. So, at last, that part is done. Oh man, more ideas. Well, I realized after I got such a perfect fit for the fridge in this cabinet that I couldn't get my fingers in between there to get the lid open. So I just cut some little finger openings there so I can get in and reach the handle. I told you on my last video that I had done some other projects. Some were completed, but the big one, it's still in progress. I don't just do truck builds and camp and travel and build this van. I am what my best friend likes to call me, artsy fartsy. Well, this current project has turned into a van-specific craft since I've started it. So, yep, it's gonna go in a little Spaz Mango once she's finished. So, here it is, but it's gonna be quick. Don't blink, you might miss it. Now, don't you think that'll just look cool in the van? I just have to say I have absolutely no faith in 12-volt plugs. They come loose, they break, they just miserable things. What I did was I went ahead and hardwired my refrigerator. So since then I have had no trouble. It has been absolutely stable. Loving it. This is just a quick look-see at what I'm kind of planning to do with the cabinets. Just a quick confession here. I thought I had a video of my oops, but maybe I forgot to press record or something like that. Yep, and do that kind of stuff. What this is a second drawer cabinet I had to build. That's why it's not painted yet. I'll do that now. But the first one, once all said and done, was too narrow by almost 3 inches. I had miscalculated the width needed for the diesel heater's fuel tanks. So live and learn, on with life. Well, and some other things I've done in here besides a lot of painting. You've all seen my backsplash. That's just galvanized steel, and those are magnetic spice containers up there. I'm going to put some like 1x3 molding from here to there. My son can bend some metal flashing around that board, so then those will go up and go on that instead of the backsplash, because I have a few too many. Okay, and also, of course, the what do I want to call that? Control panel. That has on the far left, that is my inverter switch, and then the round on the top is my BMS battery monitor system, and then on the bottom left is a USB port, and then I have it's a 5-gang switch, and right now the only thing hooked to that is my lights. And then on the right of that is a 12-volt plug, and then to the right of that is a dimmer. Now that dimmer is going to be for the ceiling lights, which I have on right now. Those are new puck lights. I replaced the old ones because, yeah, they were giving me fits. It wasn't the lights themselves, they worked, but their wires were so tiny that I couldn't really even solder them. The wire themselves would just melt. So anyway, I got something a little more beefy and put them up. Very happy with those now. I got the ceiling painted. This little chest of drawers has been in here for a long time. I intended it to be temporary, but I think I might just kind of rebuild it and make it permanent. Okay, and I did take out, those of you that have been with my channel for a while, I had a DIY toilet, and there was wonderful. I loved it. It, was sturdy and stable, like a bucket toilet, only fancier. And that was just too big. So I decided to just go with a regular bucket toilet. Takes up way less room. I can move it around easier, and I can use it for a stool. Perfect height to zip around here to cook and what have you. If I'm not using it, it can just go in front of the passenger seat in the cab. So anyway, for now, that's what's been occupying me. Like the last video said, I have been absent from YouTube for quite some time, like 7 or 8 months, something like that. Oh yeah, and this is a cabinet that I first made, and it was 2 inches too short, so I had to remake this whole cabinet. So I'm happy with it now. It fits. And the other one is in my apartment kitchen. It has my fresh water in it, so worked out well for that. At least it didn't go to waste. Okay, onward. Oh yeah, I don't know if you could hear it or not, but I've got my diesel heater there. I got it cranked in full bore for a while, kind of a little maintenance thing, burn everything out before the cold weather really hits. And I am, oops, sorry about the fingers. And I am going to make a face here. It's going to be the same width as the door here, and it'll be flush, come out here, and then it will have a groove, probably 1 inch wide, going down it, so that I can see the level of my diesel tank without that ugly diesel tank just sticking out. And then I have a plan to put a little LED light, a real bright one back there, and a switch, and so that I can just push it and it'll illuminate the back of that, so that if all's dark and what have you, that I can see the level of the tank. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. This is a entry door, side entry door, all trimmed up, all functional, working good. Bugs cannot get in. And here is the back door. Screen is in. It's gonna need a little tweaking in those top corners, but I'm gonna wait and do that until I get the molding around the ceiling and that of the van. So for now, it's good. It's just a little bumpy here and there, and the bugs cannot get in. The yellow jackets aren't happy about that. Anyway, so that project is done for now. Well, I think that's it for today. I accomplished a lot this past week or so, and I have to build the drawers for these cabinets and get those set in. I'm not sure I can get that all finished in a week, but I have some lighting things to get tweaked and a new exciting mirror to tell you about next week. Until then, dear friends, if you enjoy these videos, just like, share, and subscribe. It costs nothing, and you'll get notifications of my newest videos when they're published. So stay safe, smile a lot, love more, and I will see you soon.